Red, dude, I barely pay attention during this shit anymore. Red, blue, blue. Every time I see those Volns, I think they're damage downs. I'm like, what happened? I think this tower mechanic is the one I'm most afraid of doing a melee flex on. Guess I paint. Like, I see a decent amount of groups that are like made by a summoner or something, like they want to secure their own spot. But they need the other caster to flex, and like, I mean, flexing a clock spot, I don't really mind. That's whatever. I'll go to a different clock spot, no big deal. I don't even really mind doing like different priorities for the most part, but for some reason I think I just fumble the tower soaking there. It's in.
Stop.
Somebody's moving around over there.
Can't see. First.
Big run. Group 1, you're gonna have to slide over.
The light shall usher in peace.
Ooh, that angle though.
Freeze.
That's cheating.
Not if it doesn't work. One.
It's gonna be my swan.
What's gonna happen?
Spread. What's happening? We're losing a lot on Mirror.
Different things every time.
Did lots
I clip loss. I clip.
It's like
more for me to focus
4 mirror wipes in a row.
on. Barred shit at high optimum is a whole different beast.
I bet.
If you want to always go middle for that second one, I can just adjust you.
Oh, it's not that. It's just time to get used to some of the things that I'm doing right now.
A feeble shield protects nothing. Come, show me your strength.
Oh god. I hadn't noticed the person with the
1 and 3.
the like noise gated mic and their clickings coming through. Fucking hate that shit.
Partners.
When people don't have push to talk. As it's ironic saying that as like the stream where my key presses are probably more prominent than anybody else's, but I don't like being on the receiving end.
I'll hop out after the effect and
Already DD. Fuck. Do I have to send pod? I think I have to send it like now. What the fuck did I just do?
1-4-1.
Oh boy, we're behind. Winnable?
Send a little bit more.
Only I can
This should be
protect her.
good. Just can't do a full milk.
Yeah.
Okay.
11k.
I shouldn't have said anything. I feel like people peeled off. He said it like 200k for for so long.
I definitely didn't hold anything.
Well, mine wasn't focused. Mine was the shitty fucking lag again. I don't know why that
I'm the
happened.
only one fit to protect her.
Might
Establish
be
your lag
hiccups from the
excuse
new
earlier.
internet, too.
Bro, I need to stop watching the classic WoW streams. It has me wanting to play classic WoW. I don't even think that's fair. It has me wanting to play classic WoW with people, which is like not the experience I would really have. It would just be me playing in like
Show me your
a solo MMO environment. There's just something like charming about
B&D spread.
slowly leveling up though, like grinding in a big world. I don't know. It's very nostalgic for sure.
Spread. Red.
light flaming.
I never get the tether. Too late now, for sure. Like, it's relegated to background viewing content while I play PoE, but
Or not sprinting. Sad.
Wait, was sprinting cheating?
Do I need to count those out? Somebody who was 4 went full west to full east.
I was bored. I did not see the third person.
And that's what I was asking. Do you want me to call numbers?
No, I don't know. Oh,
he made it. No problem.
no.
1, 3, 2, out.
I'm trying to think if like this call would help me here. Like calls the tower numbers, but like I don't know what if I know what to do with that information as a melee.
Only I can protect her.
A little bit.
Fools! You would stoke the fires of conflict.
Do you actually know by like the code of towers what you're supposed to do? I don't think I do.
Blood shall freeze. Reap.
It's in.
Swap.
Spooky.
AMC.
Ooh.
Watch out.
The light shall usher in peace. In stillness freeze.
Ooh, did I miss?
Why? Fucking.
Bye.
I am aware, Tim.
Delta.
I don't know how Tim even knows.
No, I know exactly when I fuck up. But, you know, I don't have to hit one fucking button the whole time.
What? Was that a healer comment?
Sorry.
One.
Ooh.
Darkness be gone.
What?
Why is he crowding me like that?
Oh, what happened?
Must have been like millimeters.
We're a little
Randy.
crowded on the left side there.
Alright, I'll shift for the center.
They look good graphically. I guess we just got Surtic though.
Right?
Yeah, it's hard to gauge on that.
Oh, maybe I moved
There's
early.
a lot of cursed positions with those red mirrors, man.
It is.
I don't like them.
It's not. It really isn't though. It really isn't.
I started calling out
It
the
really
marker 'cause I
isn't.
see you sometimes go like one marker over.
Over,
like,
yeah. I mean, that's helpful. The first one I'm not too worried about. It's really the... It's not even the moving the boss right now.
Fit to protect her.
It's the stupid red mirror.
Dude, I would love to take the wall side if it meant like there'd be less issues like that. I feel like the wall side's easy for me. I feel like they're all easy.
A feeble shield protects nothing.
Yeah, it looks like a pain to drag it exactly on the wall.
Show me your strength.
As long as we can hit her, I don't think it matters.
2 and 4, stay back.
Sometimes I can't, but I hold it sure.
I think
Well, I didn't realize that.
our fizz range, I think Bard taxes
Not a big
is
deal.
mental. I don't think he likes Bard.
Blue.
Light flame.
Which, I mean, I get that. It sucks when you're kind of like forced to play a non-native job. Oh, the boss is so high.
A feeble shield protects nothing.
3, 1, 2, out.
Why? Actually, just like 1 million HP higher than normal. That's a little high.
Only I
Yeah,
can protect
very
her.
high, not a little. Very high.
My Ouroboros got cut off, so that's probably part of it.
Like 400,000 higher than normal.
Nice.
stoke the fires of conflict.
Okay, we gotta make up some painting time.
When I say my Ouroboros was cut off, I never mean like I missed it. It's just it didn't go in raid buff.
I don't think that was the 1 million we were off.
No. I'm not saying that.
Your blood shall freeze. Cleave.
It's out.
Swap.
This is the worst combo to get.
1 and 3.
Okay, we should be good.
The light shall usher in peace. In stillness freeze.
Okay, stillness. Holy clean stillness.
Like, where's Larry going with that?
That was a weird reopener. Why is it so weird? I'm gonna have to dash.
Darkness be gone.
Spread.
Line up.
Light consume you.
Thought you were dead ready.
Check your stacks. If you have 2, you're going in.
I'll sprint. Get in.
Darkness be gone.
Spread.
Spread. Spread. Clock spot spread.
It's doable, but it's a lie. You're gonna have to send some though.
Yeah, because we spend a lot earlier.
Still you resist.
So we're good.
Looks
We're good.
good.
We're good.
Shall
We're good.
unleash the light within.
Sure to mitt.
No, I won't let
Never
you.
heard of the word. Make sure you're far enough in where it looks good. Just worry about dodging. We'll sort out the DPS. It's like very light DPS check. Careful with your puddles. Hit the veil. It's hard to target sometimes. You're gonna have to melee LB when you get a safe chance.
You don't DPS the
Alright.
We
For
did.
this, we need shields, carousel. Use it now.
Are you alright?
That should be fine.
Most important part here is find your tower. Don't even hit DPS GCs. They don't matter right now.
Sure, yeah, outside cheat sheet you needed.
You're gonna focus on any mechanic. It's find your clock and do your bait.
1 HP mechanic.
I shall restore the power of darkness to the
What was
star.
that?
Back
Past,
on feet.
present,
Second debuff. Find your tower.
infinite possibilities condensed into a single moment.
10s, find your tower. Get ready to go out.
C is north.
Oh, I need to see the diagram real quick.
This is... So, like, it takes 8 minutes to get there, right? You're definitely better off spending 8 minutes studying than 8 minutes getting there. So, like, any questions about that? I know the south hourglass got missed, but I didn't see if anything else went wrong.
Plandro, you had 3 seconds there, right?
I had 30, yes.
Okay. I
think
did
Paul
as
was
well,
20.
but I look at Tim, right? If I swap.
You look at him, I look at
Lost.
Lost.
I should have been northwest, right? Like 3?
Yes. Yes.
Okay,
No,
I was not at northwest. I'm just confirming that I understand.
You should be northeast, and I would be northwest.
Wait, I'd be northeast or northwest? See that I saw you northwest.
So if I was northwest, then I was still moving around, orienting myself.
Okay, but Tim's perma northwest, right? And Lost is northeast.
Yes.
Okay, then if I swap, I go 4. If Tim has it, I go not 4, but I go northeast. Got it.
So and I believe Charlie was north, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
see,
I wasn't looking.
Charlie was definitely north. Yeah.
So like, I would have done
Wasn't
4, and you would have done 3 in that scenario.
Yeah. And Charlie's always north is just the top of the Y.
Mm-hmm. Yes. So I don't know who was on C for the. It was C, and I think 1 and 2 for the first dates.
It
It's
should have been 3,
I can-
4, and A, I think.
yes, it's 3, 4, and A. The south one definitely, like, Reeve was at south, but he said he should have been east, so that means we have a south person who was not at south either.
No, I should have been east since I was melee. Right?
No.
The order.
East has nothing to do with melee, unless you mean
No,
like
I thought that was the
southeast.
priority. I thought that was. Yeah, no. I mean.
As DPS, you mean?
I can look.
We're not
Sorry,
talking about.
yeah, I meant southeast. Yeah. I thought you were talking about the 10s. That's what
I mean the
No.
20.
No, it was a 20.
Yeah.
Why is my ping fluctuating?
Oh, yeah. So Raid had the 20 eyes. Randy had
Yeah.
the 10
Wait, he had
fire.
20 ice?
Yeah.
20
Yeah.
ice is 30 fire, so you should have been south.
Okay, so that's the thing that
Is it
I was
always?
confused about, because I looked at like the cheat sheet where it's like 20-30 on
So-
that.
For the DPS, the 20 ice is the
The,
10
the
fire.
timer doesn't matter. For
No, that's-
ice,
that's not
it's
true.
only for- Like, where you go. Like, how do you decide to
No.
go? Because the ice timer.
Ice is south. Okay.
Ice
got
is
it.
always south or north, depending
Okay,
on whether your
then I
DPS.
was-
I
or
get it
support.
now. I get it.
Yeah, like the
Okay,
ice
okay.
timer has nothing to do where you go. It's like you have ice or you don't have ice.
Okay. Yeah. So that was the thing. I was like, the cheat sheet seemed a little deceptive on that, where I was like, okay, there's 2 20s here.
Are you using like the one that's in
One
Excel?
you posted, I just basically cropped it down to DPS.
Okay.
Yeah, and I just saw the 220s and I was like, wait, and I didn't see the slash ice, so I was just like,
Where was
Okay.
the one you posted again? I was actually just
It's
looking
pinned.
at one
I put it in
from
the.
Plandro. Or not from Plandro, from the Nar.
It says Randy's info post right there.
Yeah, if you think, like, so I've got a bias where I made it to what I think made sense to me, but if you think, like, with fresh eyes there's something deceptive about it, I can make edits.
I don't see the pin.
But yeah, as it's
Reposted it.
good to get in your head that, like, if you have ice, you're always south as a DPS, or you're always north as a
I mean,
support.
just- for me, like, the 20 seconds on ice then is inconsequential in that table, and you could just put in the, where it's like 10, 20, 30 seconds in ice, you could just do 30 seconds and then the ice symbol and cut the ice symbol off of the debuffs section. This is just my thought process, at least. Because then you have lineups of 10, 20, and 30 second fire, and then ice is, in the initial kind of section. If that makes sense.
I think it's pretty clear. It's just not like immediate. Like I can understand the confusion.
Yeah, I thought the ice timer mattered. I thought like if you had ice, that you were going to be at 20, but it was either ice or fire. So okay.
Like ice or fire, 20 seconds.
Yeah.
That was how
That's
I
fine.
read it
It's
initially.
fine. I mean, that's literally the only thing that you might be confused on the timers. But yeah, it's fine. Any other questions? Do we need to look at mid?
Okay, I guess for the healers, that's what I was remembering. Is one of the groups had the 10 fire or the 20
I had
race.
the 10 fire.
Yeah, it was the.
That's the support.
It was the supports.
Let me double check the mid sheet.
Yeah, I had the 10 fire. Randy had 10 fire DPS. Well, Delia then. Randy, 10 fire DPS.
So for the ones where they say middle, just from reading the NAR stuff, I guess you want to be just barely angled towards your side.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
like
yeah, you should-
intermediate
You should be.
relativity, or you're just off of center, very slightly towards your clock spot. And for the non-center rewinds, the ones at your hourglass, you basically just want to put it like under the hourglass. There's like a little trickiness. The 20-second support is probably the hardest job out of the entire like series, because you have to rewind at the hourglass, but you're going to get, when the rewind happens, you're going to get rewound out while you have adjacent hourglasses firing. So if you're like at all like further than the hourglass, you'll probably die to the lasers that are going off. So very careful.
You want to aim, place it more towards the center if you can, but under the hourglass, essentially. But not like right smack dab in the middle of it.
So
like you would aim it like if it's a little bit south, like a step
like,
south of the hourglass.
I guess
essentially.
only the
Tim, do you mean to step
only
in
the 10
towards
fire.
the
Yeah,
mid,
it's just
or
yeah, you step in. Yeah, you step
towards
in.
the mid? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, step in towards the mid from your hourglass.
Gotcha.
I guess just the rewind out only happens for DPS on the 10 fires. Everyone else is mid for their rewind.
It's, if you have an eruption as your final debuff, your rewind's going out, which is
Yeah. Which for us is
it's better to break it by roll for sure. So if you're DPS, if you're 10 second, your rewind will always be out. If you don't have 10 second, you're in. And then similarly for the supports, if you have 30 second, your rewind's in. If you don't, your rewind's at the hourglass.
That's the stoplight things.
That's where you're placing your rewind.
It's
Right.
The hourglass, yeah,
Hourglass
I'm calling the
equals
hourglass
stoplight.
the stoplight, yeah.
yeah, hourglass or stoplight, same thing.
And
If you need more time, take your time.
Any-
Just check.
Yeah.
Anything else? More questions?
I do
Where were you
like,
placing the rewind?
I have the recording up.
I do like the cheat sheet that it has. So the rewind placement is it's just based on your timer, whether or not you're out or you're in the mid, just barely angled towards your spot.
For the out one, it's like just a step in from the hourglass
Are you
support.
There's a DPS version of this somewhere. I prefer this cheat sheet, to be honest.
I post. Let me post the DPS.
for the support? The rewind.
DPS
web
one
is
is in the
just
pen.
red.
Yeah, I'm sure it's in the bin.
For support, the rewind out on north is normal, but the west one you stand just inside the traffic light.
Yeah. For support west, the 10-second support, yes. Sorry, not the 10, but the 20.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait.
Yeah, if you're more diagram inclined, definitely use those.
Like this is, I mean, this is what I like because it's like a flowchart, and I can just stop GCDs and just practice the movement.
It's interesting. I actually do like the one that Nar put out for this, the cheat sheet that they put out for DPS and healers. Because the symbols are...
And the one Randy made, that Pondro pinned, is also very good.
You have to glaze me over my 5-minute PowerPoint.
I'm just going to, I guess, copy this, but if someone hadn't seen it, this was the one they had for DPS on the slides. I like the symbols to attach to each mechanic. But that is all personal preference.
I mean, whichever one makes the most intuitive sense to you.
Yes, exactly.
I think important things right now: find your clock, make sure you don't blow the raid up with fire, do your fire correctly, and bait safely. Stacks, rewinds, that shit'll get ironed out. You'll figure it out. It's not gonna blow up the raid yet.
And I'm right in assuming, I guess, the lookout is just based on where
You look at your
spot.
clock.
So it maintains your facing though. So like, if you were east, you just need to be looking east, which means you can be on the west side of the boss and not have to spin yourself at the end.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Did anyone have
do
water?
that to me.
Dark Water 3? Is that this
That's on that's on DPS.
This is
Oh.
stack.
It's always on the 20, so it would have been on blue, I think.
Oh,
And that's gonna go off middle at the end
Correct.
after we rewind.
I know you removed the yellow debuff on your thing.